Good morning. It is like 6 a.m. I'm exhausted. I just fed the cats. The dog is outside going hi. Everyone's up. Oh, Michael's here. Hold on. You want to say hi, Michael, man? Good morning, Michael. He's like absolutely not this morning. Good chicken. Good morning. Oh, my big baby. My big baby. Good morning, chicken. Good morning. About to go to the gym. We're hitting legs today. I'm gonna take you along kind of a full day of eating. Also, I need to know right now, do you get your toothbrush wet first and then put on toothpaste? Or do you put on toothpaste and then get it wet? There is a correct answer. Okay, as I was saying, I'm gonna kind of take you through like a full day of eating. We're in the process of moving. We've literally purchased a second house and it's been very chaotic over here. Like meal prep has been difficult. Food in general has been difficult because we have to keep the house in staged condition. So when I eat, I immediately put everything away. It looks like no one lives in this house, if that makes sense. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do like a little full day of eating. And typically, because it's so early, I'm not like hungry before a 6 a.m. workout. So I'm going to usually have an Alani protein bar. Haven't had the time to ask for a restock. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet. Need to figure that out, but typically, I eat like a little Alani like protein bars. They're freaking delicious. So much better than the old ones that Alani used to carry because those were hard as rock. On to the most difficult part of the day, choosing my gym outfit. You would think that working with Gymshark and like all the gym and activewear I have, it wouldn't be a problem. It's 100% a problem. As always, we are sipping on Alani Cosmic Stardust Energy. I usually drink like half of one of these and then I'll have like some type of pre-workout as well. She's always getting into something. Little ASMR. That is so good. I love my puppy. I love my little baby. Puppies are a handful. So next time you decide that you want to take on the responsibility of having a puppy, there will be sleepless nights. There will be a lot of zoomies and they're needy as fuck. So just be prepared for that. I think we're gonna wear Adapt Cycling. Okay, blue and brown in there. I think that's cute. I think that's cute. Okay, this is the problem we're having. We're out of protein bars and it's the word I'm looking for. Like bread. We literally ran out of bread. Haven't gotten bread. Don't have bread, so I can't have a peanut butter sandwich. I dislike these protein bars from Costco. Mitch loves them for whatever reason. I mean, they are good. They're just very chewy. So I'm just trying to find something a little less disgusting. I hate the Built bars. Sorry, Built. I mean, it's not the end of the world because it is just, I just need something to get me through this workout without, oh, I have a Bear Bells. Perfect. We're gonna have this right now. What a pleasant surprise. He sent this to me a few months ago. I do enjoy them. I just prefer the Alani, so that's why this is still in here. This is the cookies and cream, 200 calories, 7 fat, 20 carb, 20 protein. I will say they are like a little chewier, but I don't really mind that. Oh. Micro just watching chicken eat. Morning, Micro. You feeling shy? He's feeling shy. With the attitude this morning, I suppose. I don't know why I want to talk every time I take a bite of food. This is why full day of eatings are difficult for me because I want to talk, but then I also want to eat. So first meal slash not meal, snack of the day, pre-workout snack. It does get stuck in your teeth though. Okay, gonna tidy up a little bit, get all my stuff. Sorry, the reason I'm like so disengaging and continuing to look over there is because with this puppy, she gets into everything. So every second I'm like, what's the puppy doing? Because it's usually getting into something or eating something. Okay, like I said, we're gonna get this place tidied up, get our shoes on, and go to the gym. I completely forgot to mix up my little pre-workout cocktail. So we're gonna make that really quick. What's cute Alani got? Okay, creatine. I take this every single day. I feel like this is the #1 reason why I see the progress that I do in the gym. It's flavorless, so I usually just either drink it straight up with water or I mix it with my pre-workout so I don't have to taste a little grainy, whatever. 1 scoop there. The next thing that I take, I'm not really like a huge supplements gal. I've never been like, let's take 75 different pills and vitamins. This balance powder, so once I got off my IUD, I had the world's most terrible periods, like blowing through a super tampon within 20 minutes and just bleeding through my pants. As a 26-year-old, that's embarrassing. It's time to grow up. But like, I was literally in Whole Foods one day and Mitch had to wrap a hoodie around my waist because I had bled through my freaking pants. And I had the tampon in for like literally 40 minutes. Anyways, so that was just terrible. I started taking this balance powder from Alani Nutrition. I do have a code with them. I
am working with them. So code Marissa will save you free shipping over $50, and it does support me. This is like balance powder, brighter skin, clear complexion, hormonal balance. And I've been taking this for about 3 months now. My last 2 periods have been so much more manageable. I started my period about 3 days ago, regular period, changing my tampon maybe every hour and 15, every couple hours. But like I like to change my tampon regularly just anyways, but like when I take them out, it's not like I'm bleeding through them, if that makes sense. Sorry, TMI. Been loving this stuff. And then I also, hold on. And then I also take, again, I'm not like a supplements gal, but I've been taking this like gut health pre and probiotic from Beekeeper's Naturals. Love. They smell funny, but been loving these. Moving on, putting our balance powder in. This is the best flavor, rainbow candy. Delicious. It's absolutely delicious. They do have a pill form as well, but I just feel like it's easier for me to like put it in a powder and just drink it. And then Alani doesn't have a caffeine-free like pre-workout, so I use Legion. I used to work with them, love their products. The flavors are a little bit off, but I do know that they are pretty clean products. This is honestly just leftover from when I used to work with them. I found it in the back of my cupboard, so I was like, all right, let's do it. Anyways, that's the mixture. All right, let's get this lift. Let me finally get out of the gym. It's been a hot minute. I really need to get my little car set up, situated. Basically, my suction cup is no longer very suctiony. But so that's why I'm holding you while trying to get through, or trying to get my seatbelt on and everything. Basically, I just got done at the gym. Let's see if I can drive this one. Ow! Oh, just got ripped on the steering wheel. I'm surprised it's still attached. It's a press-on. Shout out 92 Nails. Shout out my bestie Paige Riley. If you need a nail tech, a press-on nail tech, she's your girl. I think it's just 92nails.com. She designs them all herself. We love her so much. Hold on, let me give you a close-up of the nails once I'm not turning. Cute. Cute? Can you see that? Adorable. Anyways, I just got done at the gym. Hit a gnarly leg day. Felt so good. I was kind of just like not feeling it the last few weeks, and woke up this morning and chose violence in the best way. Absolutely destroyed my quads and glutes. I was gonna take you through a workout, but the mornings are just so chaotic at my gym. Like there's so many personal trainers training, which obviously that's allowed, but I don't want to have too many cameras in there and just like being obnoxious and crazy. But I'm f***ing starving, you guys. It's so tough because I'm never hungry at like 5:30 a.m., but I'm definitely hungry at like 7:30, 8 a.m., and it's 9:30. I just took a little extra time at the gym because I needed to get some extra work done. So I'm gonna go home, have breakfast number 1, I guess we'll call it. Today, I never know why I choose to vlog on the most chaotic days, because of course I'm not gonna really be home today. I have to go to my mom's house and do some stuff for her over there, and she never really has vegetarian friendly options. So I'm gonna have to pack some stuff, but I don't have anything prepped because life's been so busy. So we're just gonna try to figure out today. But that's just one thing about me. I don't really track. I am someone who is very routine based. So once I find like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner and a bunch of snacks that I absolutely love, I will stick to those for weeks. But because of this whole moving situation, I've just kind of been having Taco Bell a lot. I hate to admit it, but your girl gets Taco Bell a lot. Probably the last few weeks I've been getting it 3 times a week. I don't go ham. I am very mindful of what I put in my body. I obviously still enjoy myself, but in moderation. So I just feel like that's one thing I hear a lot about online, is the girls are like, I just eat whatever I want and I reach my goals, which that is great for them, but for like 95% of the population and girls who are trying to learn about their body and learn about foods and just like have fitness goals, yes, you can eat whatever you want, but to an extent. So like, obviously if you're competing, you probably are on a strict diet. I'm not competing. I'm just moving my body, living a healthy-ish lifestyle, a balanced lifestyle, with goals in mind. And so with that, obviously comes, you know, you have to have discipline to an extent. I don't want you guys listening to girls online who are like, just eat whatever you want and move your body and like, you're just gonna burn the calories. Like, no. You still need to be fueling yourself with, I would say 80% like whole nutritious foods. And then like obviously, so like typically what I do when I have Taco Bell is I have, well, you'll see what I eat today, but I eat basically everything I typically eat, but say there's one of those meals that I missed out on for whatever reason. Maybe I ran out of it. I just didn't have time to go home and get it. I was away from the house. I'll stop and get Taco Bell. I'll have like 1 taco and like a hash brown or something. That's still probably 400 something calories, and it's obviously not the most nutrient dense option, but I love Taco Bell. I am not going to restrict myself from having it, but I'm not gonna go to Taco Bell and have 8 tacos. Does that make sense? So yes, you can have a balanced lifestyle and not be strict with your diet, but you have to be mindful, and everything should be in moderation. Like, you know, at night I have Oreos. I don't eat a whole strip of Oreos. I have like 3 or 4 and I call it a day. So just, again, moderation is like the key word for having that balance and not feeling like you're restricting yourself. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, gonna go home and have some breakfast. Back, we're showered. Did not wash the hair because simply just could not be bothered to wash my hair. It's so cold out that I hate when my head gets wet. I'm also looking behind you because you guys are in my cabinet. Another reason why I'm so excited to move, because I will finally have counter space and just space to do everything. Because right now, we're very crammed in this house. I love this house, I love the acreage, but we've just grown out of it. Still got my Alani, but we're gonna have my favorite breakfast. Let me go get it. Okay. So my current obsession right now, I gotta check and make sure the raspberries aren't bad. I swear to God, fruit goes bad so quickly. I hate it so much. My favorite, I don't know why, this is kind of like, it has like a chokehold on me right now, but Faye, I think that's how you say it. Faye, that doesn't sound right. Anyways, this yogurt right here, I do about 1.5 servings. I don't really know, I just throw it in there. I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's the raspberries and the honey combination, but I freaking love it so much. And then the other day, Mitch drizzled some like peanut butter on top. You guys, it was so good. I probably should have done this on the counter so you can see me throwing it. Whatever, I'll show you after the fact. It's kind of looking like a lot, but the gains are calling. Yogurt is in the bowl. And then add raspberries. Probably honestly gonna use, maybe all of these. I always get a little wigged out because sometimes I see a little bit of white mold and I get a little sussed out. Just gotta really observe. Okay, we're putting all of them in there. I don't know why I was acting like I was only gonna put half. All right. I'm so excited. And then honey, raw honey from Costco, Kirkland, Michigan raw honey. I don't know. Throw it on top of there. My friend the other day was like, "Is that liquid gold?" I'm like, "Bro, you really think I have liquid gold in my bowl right now?" I'm like, "Bestie, it's honey." Okay, let me show you. Hold on. Gorgeous. Love her. I know straight up yogurt might not be everybody's cup of tea. I don't know what it is, but the last like 2 months I've been obsessed, and I just get so obsessed that I have to have it every single day. And last night, okay, you know how you guys get so lazy like right before bed where you will, instead of getting out of your bed to like grab a charger that's 2 feet away, you'll literally leave your legs in bed and drag your feet, like walk out with your feet to grab the charger. So last night there was only one speed charger on the right side of the bed, and that's Mitch's side. But his phone and my phone were both on like 3% and 4%. And I have a charger on my side of the bed, but like Mitch and I sleep on the far side and then I sleep in the middle, and then there's a huge gap and we're in a king bed, and then there's the wall. So it's a little bit further, like not that far, but we were being lazy. And Mitch is like, "Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna stay up for the next 30 minutes, wait for your phone to charge, and then I'll plug in my phone." And we were just being so lazy. And finally I'm like, one of us just has to get up to get the charger that works perfectly fine. That's literally 6 feet to the left. And it was just hilarious that Mitch would rather, and it was like, this was midnight, and it was just so funny that we would both rather stay up and lay in bed for another 30 minutes waiting for my phone to charge to get to at least like 30% before just going and getting a charger. I don't know. I feel like that's like relatable because I know I'm not the only one who crawls out of bed with like my arms and just leaves my legs in bed to grab stuff if I want it. I never know what the full day eating is. If I should do it mukbang style and have you watch me eat, or if I should start eating and then be like, "Okay, I'm done," because no one wants to sit here for 10 minutes and watch me eat. At least I don't think so. Chick, you got your croc? Where'd you go? You got your crocodile? She is so cute. So freaking cute. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then say hi afterward, but it's so good, you guys. Currently at my mom's house. She has some cleaners. She has to be at a funeral, unfortunately. She has some cleaners coming and she just wanted me to be here to give them a check, tell them what needs to be cleaned. She's just getting ready because Thanksgiving is actually gonna be hosted at our house this year. But of course she has like a whole to-do list for me to do. I need to sign her up for YouTube TV. I need to fill out some paperwork for her because she couldn't figure out DocuSign. And I need to order her chocolate pie for Thanksgiving from Grand Traverse Pie. She is so funny because she's not very tech savvy, so when I'm coming over, she knows obviously, and she's like, "Okay, this is the list I'm gonna have Marissa do." You're crazy. I hope you guys can hear me because the carpet cleaners are literally here right now. I'm sitting at like my mom set up Thanksgiving dinner table, struggling to kind of figure out what I was gonna eat because I was gonna make eggs and toast. When I tell you this entire house is set up for Thanksgiving, but things had to be pushed aside for the carpet cleaner, so the entire kitchen not functioning. Like, could not get to the stovetop. Like I could, but I didn't want to, like, there's so much, there's plates, cups, drinks, like everything ready for Thanksgiving is on the stovetop right now. Anyways, I digress. So I made like what didn't require a stovetop. This is so random. My mom had like little cinnamon raisin English muffins, and then I put some cream cheese on them, and then she had some like Atlantic salmon. I don't know how the Atlantic salmon's gonna taste with the cinnamon raisin like English muffin, but we'll see. Let's see. It's not bad. It's not my first choice. I would definitely prefer this to be like an everything bagel or a plain bagel, but I give this a 7.5 out of 10. And then pairing this with, my mom also randomly had this in the fridge, Premier Protein chocolate shake. 30 grams of protein. Typically really don't drink protein shakes, but because today is so chaotic and random and I don't even know, I mean, I do know what I'm gonna eat next, but like, this is a freaking random meal. I just thought I should have a protein shake just in case. I'm gonna be honest, I'm struggling over here a little bit. So I just had like a really busy like work last 2 hours. So the issue I'm having is Chick has dog training at like 5:45 tonight. It is currently 3 o'clock. I'm freaking starving. I got so caught up in work, I didn't have time to make food or anything. The only thing is this is like my dinner that I'm about to make because I don't have anything else prepped. So when I get home from dog care or dog puppy class, I'm not gonna have anything cooked. I mean, obviously I'll figure something out, but like, it's usually my go-to dinner. So I think I'm gonna make it now and just come home tonight at like 7 o'clock and figure out the rest. But we're gonna make my favorite like fish over rice with veggies. Like, it is so good, you guys. So I just preheated the oven to 450 degrees. I'm gonna I get these tilapia loins from Costco. They're frozen. I literally just cut 2 packs open, throw them on a parchment paper on a baking dish or I don't know anything about cooking, a baking sheet, and then I stick them in there for 20 to 25 minutes. I put some seasoning on there, and then while that's doing that, I cook these in the frying pan. Love these. These are also from Costco. This is the best vegetable medley, is that what they call it? Or whatever. I freaking love these. And then I'm gonna heat up my rice, and then we're gonna put it all together. It's delicious. Just you guys, the fish, frozen. Here, and then I'm gonna sprinkle this seasoning on top of the fish and the veggies. I'm no longer hangry. I've finally got my food in front of me. This only takes about not even 30 minutes, so I don't want it to spill, but there's rice under there, a bunch of veg, and then the fish, and I don't know if this is gross or not, but I use barbecue sauce on top. But while this kind of cools down for a minute, I thought I would just chit chat a little bit about how I've been able to, I'll show you some progress photos. In like the last like 6-7 months, I've been able to go, I mean, I looked great before, not saying that I didn't, but how I was just able to tone up my midsection a little bit, lose, I don't even weigh myself. I'm assuming I lost a couple pounds. It's nothing super dramatic. I still wear my same size clothes that I did before. I've just like toned up a bit. There's a little bit more muscle definition. What, in my opinion, is super sustainable. And I didn't have to do, I'm not adding tons of cardio. I'm not adding more workouts. Literally nothing in my life changed except food consumption and the types of things I was consuming. So one, I am a very intense nighttime snacker. Like, eat dinner, sit on the couch, get chips and dip, eat. Grab a bag of popcorn, eat. Grab leftovers, heat them up, munch on them. Like, it's like the oral fixation or something. I don't know. I recently got a Ninja Creamy. This is not sponsored. That thing changed my freaking life. So I'm also like a sweets person, and at night, instead of sitting down and munching on like all these random little foods that are probably super processed, which I'm not saying the ice cream doesn't have processed foods in it, but like, you know what I mean. I make my little protein ice cream. It is freaking delicious. I use Alani Nu, called Marissa, Frosted Flurry protein. And then, oh, there's a little black kitty in my backyard. It's not microwave though. Whose black cat is that? And then I mix it with Fairlife milk, and then I mix it with some sugar-free like Jello mix, which helps with the consistency. And then I also mix in like 3 Oreos. It hits the spot in terms of like your sweet tooth, but also it's really filling, and it's probably 400 calories, and I'll probably have that at 7 or 8 p.m. and I'm literally not hungry the rest of the night. So that kind of prevents me from just snacking into the night. Secondly, I am a vegetarian, well, a pescatarian, I eat fish. I was consuming a lot of veggie meats. I don't know what you want to call them, but like meat alternatives. So highly processed food. I still consume highly processed foods. Don't get me wrong. Don't think you need to cut out every single processed food in your life. But I went from having 3, including snacks, 3 big meals and then all the snacks in between of pretty processed things to literally maybe 1 meal with like a processed veggie meat. Today I haven't had any veggie meats, but obviously I still had processed foods. I don't want to turn you guys off from processed foods because that's not what I'm trying to do, but I'm just trying to let you know that like for breakfast it would be like sausage and eggs, and then for lunch it would be chicken and whatever else, and then for dinner it would be like steak or whatever or a burger. And I think, I don't know, I stopped doing that. I started making more fresh dishes like this. Obviously like the protein bar I had this morning, entirely processed, but instead of having every single meal, it's just a few items throughout the day. So I really just want to emphasize like I'm mindful about what I put in my body. That doesn't mean I'm not consuming things I love just because they're lower nutrient, they're not as nutrient dense as like other foods, but I make sure to eat those in moderation. I think just like being mindful and in moderation are like 2 key words that I feel like have worked really well for me, because I remember a time when I used to I'd cut out all bad foods and I'd be great for a week. Come the weekend, getting pizza, getting ice cream, getting a super big dip, eating cookies, just like going fucking ham because I love sweet and junk food. And because I wasn't eating it all week, when I saw a bag of Doritos, I would fucking smash those Doritos. So I think by allowing myself to have little bits of things I enjoy throughout the week, it prevents me from like spiraling, I guess, and just like going all in. So yeah, that's one. And also just calories in versus calories out. It's kind of the same as the first one, because obviously I think I was consuming a little bit more calories at nighttime, but at the end of the day, like how to lose weight, it's really gonna be calories in versus calories out. If you think you're eating less calories than you're burning, but you're not losing weight, you might wanna try tracking in MyFitnessPal just to see what you are consuming, because maybe you're grabbing a chunk of peanut butter and you think it's 1 serving, but really you're having 3 servings of peanut butter. I don't know, small things like that. All right, always checking on Chick. Small things like that, just to be aware. I've tracked before, so I feel like because I've tracked, I've been working out for 5-6 years and I've tracked semi-regularly throughout that, on and off. I have a really good idea of like serving sizes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of able to, once I get obsessed with a food for a couple months, I'm able to just kind of eyeball that and know like, this is gonna be the perfect amount for me. I can kind of eyeball like 2 or 3 tablespoons of barbecue sauce, stuff like that. But just a suggestion, if you have a bad relationship with food, maybe don't download MyFitnessPal, because it honestly can be a toxic relationship when you're tracking everything you eat. But for a few weeks or just a couple days throughout the week, it really is a great tool to just learn and get you used to what a serving size looks like. Because when you're eyeballing stuff and you don't even know what a cup looks like, but you're like, huh, this could be a cup, you're probably pouring 2.5 cups on your plate of whatever. So that's just another tip. But yeah, I like really don't know what else to say. Like I said, I still eat everything that I want to eat in moderation. And I really think just being mindful of what you're consuming and putting into your body is so important. Another thing is, I don't weigh myself. It's toxic. I've never had a good relationship with that. So probably for like the last 2 years, I haven't weighed myself. What I do though is, you can see how clothes are starting to fit on you. You can take measurements of like your biceps, your thighs, your waist. I feel like that's a lot healthier of a way to see progress, but also taking progress photos versus using a scale, just because I remember when I first started my fitness journey, when I was like 16, I weighed like 115 pounds. 16. Was obviously not done growing. When I got to like college and I was like 20, 21, 22, I was thinking in my head, oh, I need to weigh 116 pounds, or however much I said. I've had since gone through puberty. I'm like a woman now. Things, you grow up, you become a woman. So my like body, me at 116 pounds right now would be absolutely terrifying. Like that's not a healthy weight at all. So that's why I kind of stay away from the scale. That's why I don't want you to get like attached to the scale, but I don't know. Just a few things to think about. Okay, I'm gonna eat my fish now and I will talk to you guys later. Probably right before I take Chit to puppy school. Okay, also, this is delicious. I love ginger ale. If you don't like ginger ale, you won't like this, but I freaking love this. Also, sorry if you can hear Libby in the back. Hello, you guys. We are back from puppy training school. I just fed all the animals. Mitch is still at work. It's like 7:45. I'm like really a single parent over here. Anyways, he is gonna make dinner for us. I can't wait. I'm starving. So I'm making popcorn. I'm a little embarrassed, but like it's my favorite right now. So I'm gonna make some popcorn, and there actually is like a special recipe to do so. Like there is a literal specific way. So what you do is you're gonna fill a pot with oil and put 3 kernels in. Wait till those 3 kernels pop, pour in a third cup more of kernels, take it off the heat for 30 seconds and then place it back on the heat. And then once you've poured all the popcorn into a bowl, you pour melted butter over the top. And then you add salt and then whatever other seasoning you want. I didn't know there was a specific way. I would just throw it all in the pot and just like let it pop. And it would usually turn out kind of shitty.
I ate all of my popcorn. I'm really sad that it's all gone.
You need to learn how to make like kernel popcorn. It's so good.
I feel like it wouldn't be hard if we just don't have any. Kernel popcorn.
Like Mitch looked up a specific recipe because there's actually like a legit specific way you're supposed to do it, I guess.
Oh, okay, Mitchell.
Phenomenal. That was literally a perfect batch. Perfection. My second one of the day. It literally gets so dark so early now, and I don't have any lights on in the kitchen. Well, in like living, dining room area, whatever. I just had that whole bowl of popcorn maybe an hour ago. But then, I don't know if we already mentioned, but I got a notification for a showing of the house tomorrow at like 2 p.m. But I'm leaving to see my friend in Detroit at like 9:30 a.m. So Mitch and I had to do a speed clean of the house because like I said, the house has to be in stage ready condition at all times. Now it's 10 p.m. and I'm having, I guess, what's now gonna be my final snack of the night. My creamy, 2 Oreos are in there, and then I'm gonna put another Oreo on top. Like I said, that was kind of a really bad full day of eating. I probably should have chosen a day that wasn't so chaotic, but I guess that's just the reality of things. Like every day isn't gonna be perfect, especially with how chaotic this whole move is. We haven't been able to meal prep. Like Mitch is literally cooking like 6 chicken breasts right now. And typically we do that always on Sundays, but Sunday we had the open house. So everything just feels discombobulated, but regardless, we're gonna have our creamy and enjoy the rest of the night. We're actually watching Kill Tony right now. It's kind of our favorite thing to do at the moment. And then, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Bye.